Hey guys, so I am doing laundry right now, and I wanted to get your guys's shared experiences about going on an extended road trip, and this is what I mean. As you guys know, Lewis wants to travel across the country in in the Tesla, right? And check out different areas of where to go and things like that. Now, my problem is that I get car sick. I get car sick pretty freaking easily, and um, I can't go on a Greyhound because I get queasy. I get queasy, and it's not just queasy. It's like getting a headache. It's like getting it's like feeling nauseous. And if you have, let's say, long periods to go, ideally, like you don't want to stop constantly, right? You want to just kind of be on track. So he wants to, for instance, go over to, I think, what was it, Virginia Beach? Let me check. Yeah, Virginia Beach, Virginia, and that is 494 miles from here. Car ride is car ride is 6 hours and 29 minutes from here to Virginia Beach. But it's not just Virginia Beach. He actually wants to go all over the country, and I'm gonna be upfront with you guys. The thing about going for long distances that worries me is that I just have this keen perception that I am going to be like a brick. And I don't mean that negatively about myself. I mean that as in I know how I am about car sickness. I know how I am about just feeling queasy on extended periods of time on the road. In fact, even when we go for about 2 hours, right? Let's say we go for one place, it takes like an hour 30 or 2 hours, and then we come back over here. I'm already exhausted. I'm just tired. It's like I'm just happy I'm back home because it's like it just takes a lot out of me. I know it sounds weird for me to say that as a passenger, but really, I just don't like I just don't fare well with like really long car drives. So um, I wanted to know like how's everybody's thoughts about going on not just to like a short like 7 hour drive, but for an extended period of time, possibly for a couple months straight. And yeah, I'm not too sure about the logistics about traveling for extended periods amount of time. Like say for instance, right? You get on a car from New York and you say I want to drive all around the country for the next 2 months. What? How is that? It's like I just think like it's. I just think it takes a lot of preparation, and I worry that I just truly worry like I'm just gonna be like the frickin' brick. Cause they'll be like, why do you have car sickness? Why do you feel like you have a headache? Why are you miserable in the car because you don't feel so good kind of thing. And I don't know how some of you guys deal with this kind of stuff. Um, and I just like I was talking and I said, well, how long do you want to travel for? And he says he doesn't know. And I said, well, like what, like 2 months or something? Like I have to have like a good gauge because it's like the idea of going on a road trip sounds attractive, but going for extended periods amount of time, and I just think I just think after a while it's really gonna like wear down on me kind of thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get car sick and stuff, and I don't want to be one of those people where it's like, okay, Erica, you just need to take more Dramamine or just more ginger pills or more ginger and just keep upping that stuff. But yeah, just I don't know, just yeah, I just want your guys' thoughts about it. If you guys have done like extended road trips, I know I sound like a total grandma right now doing this stream. I know that I sound like a party pooper, like Erica. You should think about the positives and not the negatives. But if anybody deals with car sickness, you guys will know what I'm talking about. You just like after a while, you just feel like, oh gosh, my head hurts. Um, and you feel tired. You just feel drained out, and then it's just like like I said, I have no problem. I have no problem going on an airplane. I have no problem really going on the Amtrak, but it's going in a car that really kind of screws me up. So, yeah, but then I also don't want to be. I also don't want to be like the freaking 3,000 pound weight where it's like, why is this thing taking longer than it should? Oh, it's because I'm not feeling so well. You see where I'm getting at? And that's just something like I have in the back of my mind. I worry that it's after a while I'm just not going to feel great, and then I just won't be, I just won't feel on point, and then yeah. um so it's actually a sincere concern about me. Here, where are the places you plan on visiting? Virginia, Florida, basically the whole United States? It's just like I'm okay with short trips, but I don't want to be. I know people are gonna think I'm a party pooper, but I don't want to be like traveling all across the freaking country and then not knowing like when it's gonna stop. You guys get what I'm saying? Like it's like how long is this road trip gonna be? You see, because it could be like a month, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months. It depends. I think Lewis is really dedicated to finding a place to live, but there are so many states out there, so many little cities out there, and I just really fear like I'm gonna just put a big hamper on that kind of stuff. So um, yeah, and I don't want to drive. I really don't want to drive because I don't want to like I don't trust myself driving, especially a car that's still very new. You see? No, it's here's the thing. It's not like a luxury car. It if you sit in a Tesla, it's not like it's the most comfortable car in the world. Okay, it's like no different than going in a Honda Accord for extended periods of time. But yeah, so floating fat man, that's the reason why it's like you drive around and then you stay in the community and then you kind of gauge it. But again, it's just like it's a huge like here's the thing I see it. It's like I see it as a huge, massive undertaking because there are so many cities in the United States, so many different states, and I just like I said, I just think like after a while, it's really gonna get to me because extended like car trips is not something that's really that fares well with me. So even like the right to repair stuff, as you guys know, right? That was like a lot of stuff, but there was one part it's like we were always just going out, just flying out or traveling outwards and things like that, and it takes a toll on you after a while. But yeah, you don't really have that if you're on a road trip, kind of gauging the area, and then even gauging the area, it's like I feel like you have to live there, right? Isn't that the more important thing? Not just checking it out, not just driving through it, but just you have to spend time in the area, and then see, is that really a place you like? And that's why it's like I think this is such a huge undertaking, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just feeling anxious because I know my car sickness and things like that, and I just have this. I have this like thought that yeah, it's he's gonna want to travel places, and I'm just gonna be totally car sick. And then yeah, he might look at an area and I'd be like, wait, I gotta take a freaking break. Like I just feel really sick right now. And then after a while, it's like I become a headache. You see? You can live in a Tesla, right? But do you feel comfortable driving for extended periods of time in like the Model 3? Like it's different if you're car sick too. So I don't know how that goes. Like living out of a suitcase. It's like really like camping, right? Living out of a suitcase for possibly 2 weeks to 2 months. And yeah, I haven't even thought about logistics for laundry and stuff. Logistics for laundry, I'm like food, you could just eat all this stuff, but yeah, I feel like it's kind of kind of daunting. And I guess that's what's giving me anxiety because it's like I just think like, holy crap. And yeah, I feel like I'm also like the the yeah, and I just yeah. So I was talking to him about it and I said, "Hey, what about next week Tuesday?" And I said not this week Tuesday, but not the 27th, but how about yeah, cuz he brought it up, right? And yeah, let's see over here. I said, "How about not the 27th, not in 2 days, but how about on the 4th?" But I think he's itching to travel already, so he says he might just actually just travel by himself starting tomorrow. And I thought, "Oh gosh. I wasn't just planning to like up and leave for extended periods of time tomorrow." It's just yeah. But maybe I'm just being a party pooper. Maybe some of you guys will say think I'm being a total party pooper, but yeah, I just like I said, I have no problem going places like from like flying out to a place, but it's just driving towards to other states, checking out various cities, driving around the neighborhoods, just checking it out, visually checking it out, and then just like driving past it. That's a thing that is just yeah, that's the thing. It's a CHL. What about the cats? Yeah, someone would have to look after the cats. Yeah, so it's like I know some people are very like wanderlust and they just love the idea of just jumping in a car and traveling and seeing the world, but it's a different story if you actually get car sick, okay? Um, it's like you feel so drained and then your head hurts and yeah, you feel sick. It's not a good feeling. Um, it's really not a good feeling to have. And that's what I'm trying to like share with you guys. Like that's the thing. And yeah, see it as not just like from outside in, but I just yeah, like it's like some people if they go on vacation, right? They go on vacation for a week and then they come back. Like that kind of stuff, but not for possibly like a month or 2 months or 3 months on a freaking like I think that's just like a little overwhelming because it's like having a really bad headache. It's like having a really bad headache. It's like feeling really dehydrated and you just feel queasy. You just feel really queasy. But yeah, it's like where are you guys going? Virginia Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, around the United States, just driving aimlessly around, that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, so just aimlessly around the United States and just checking out all these different cities and um, yeah, just checking it out. Like yeah, it's not like okay, you just go to one destination. That's it. It's just seeing all over the place, and I guess it like that's the thing. It's just like I worry. Like I just worry because it's like I think after a while it will just like I know how I am with car sickness, and there's a reason why it's like normally when we travel it's only for about 2 hours, and then like okay, I get back home and then I just feel tired. So it's like if you travel like extended periods of time, I just really think I'm gonna be seen as like a total party pooper. And it gives me a lot of anxiety thinking about it because it's like yeah I just no it yeah it's not a one time 494-mile trip. It'll be more than that I think. But even a 494-mile trip is quite a distance. Virginia Beach, Florida is well, actually, technically, it's 368 miles if you go on the US 13S. No, I don't. Let's like I don't mind. Like here's the thing. Look, I don't mind visiting Virginia Beach. I just don't like the idea of going on an extended car trip for days or weeks or months. You know. Um, you see, like that's the thing. It's just like I know how I am in a car. I know how I am in a car, and I just like after a while, it just yeah, it just be taxing. But you could obviously say, Erica, you're just being a wimp. Just suck it up, Erica. Why don't you just suck up, just hold it in, kind of thing. But it's yeah, it's just like that kind of stuff. There is no planned trip. There's just, you're just gonna wander from location to location and yeah, that kind of stuff. And then you go all veer off left and right and that kind of stuff. And yeah, because the whole intention with that is like, how do you find a good city to live in if you don't check it out? So you need to drive around the area and see how it is. And I know Google Maps is definitely an option, but it's not. It's you can see the outside, right? But it's not the same. So no, I mean like yeah, and so yeah, if I didn't have this kind of reaction in a Greyhound or a car, I wouldn't be like this. But it's like what the I know how I am, and I know how it's like I know how I am that I just worry that yeah I would just be you know not in the greatest mood. I would just be kind of like holding on kind of thing. And then after I hold on, it's like what kind of company are you if you're not perceived to be happy. Um, I don't know. RV, no. RV is not. Is there? No, RV is not gonna work because RV has what's it? RV is gas, so it has to be electric. Um, but I don't know. We'll see. So Yeah, I said, you know what? I'll do it next week, not this Tuesday, but next week Tuesday, but I think that's a little too long for him to wait. So, like I said, I think he might actually just go tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But no, you can't fly back because what are you going to do about the car, right? What are you going to do about the car? You can't fly the car back. No, 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 you fly back by yourself. Lol, no, no. Um, yeah, so I just worry about getting really car sick. That's my biggest fear. It's crazy because it's like I notice whenever I'm out or he's driving, like I drink a lot more water as well. I don't know what it is. It's just like freaking being in a car just takes out so much energy. I guess I don't know what it is. It's very strange. I'm not touching the mic. If you hear something, that's actually the washing machine. That's not. NY to Albany first, do short trips and go up to Florida. Okay, Wes, you bring up a good idea, but no, no, I'm not unrolling anything. Don't these Macs have a range? You gotta go to charging stations as well. So that's the other thing too. That's the other thing. So it's not just yeah, you have to go to multiple charging stations, and I don't, I know that there's this desire to travel around and check out areas, but my thinking is that yeah, of course, right? You have to spend like a couple days in a neighborhood living in there as well, because you can't just drive through an area and say, okay, this is a good neighborhood, you know? So you have to like feel like do you want to live in there for an extended period of time before you um commit to living to a place. That's just my opinion, though. Maybe I'm being, a little too, maybe being a little too careful here, but that's the way I see it. It's like you can find a nice place, but you have to really live in the area and spend time living there, walking around, gauging things, and then see if you like it. But yeah, terrible range? No, you have a pretty good range. I don't know. I don't know what the range is. I mean, I'm sure there's a charging station somewhere in between New York and Florida. Um, but yeah, I'm just, I'm just afraid of getting car sickness big time. And then feeling like, yeah, just feeling, yeah, just getting car sickness or having a headache and just being like, oh, frick, if you pause too long, you're prolonging the trip and that kind of stuff. Kind of hypocritical to be okay to fly. Here's the thing, I don't have reactions when I fly. That's the thing. Like if you go on in a car, you have to deal with twists and turns. That's why I get car sick inside of a Greyhound. So like flying's not a big deal to me, but you can't if you fly the downside about flying is that once you land there, right, you have to rent a car and then drive that rental car around versus if you just drive a Tesla all the way, you don't have to deal with wanting to rent a car. See? See? Um, let's see over here. So let's look at car sickness. Oh, there's car sickness glasses. Oh, look at that. Anti-motion glasses. Holy crap, look at that. $182. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. There's so much of this stuff. Look at these. Look at these wonky looking glasses over here. Look at these four-eye looking, literally four-eye looking glasses. Oh yeah, freaking twist and turns kills me. I think I don't know if it's gonna be back roads or main highways, but yeah, just coming from JFK or LaGuardia back to the apartment, holy crap! I've always just like, oh my gosh, it's just killer for me. And that's a 1 hour car ride. So I guess I could just take all day Dramamine. So I guess the solution would be taking all day Dramamine, plus taking these travel wristbands, plus getting, I don't know, these stupid four-eye glasses. You see, that's a lot of stuff. No, I don't like twists and turns. That means I'm not a control freak. It's not that. You have to understand. Like if you feel queasy, the last thing you want is twists and turns. Ah, liquid. Okay, liquid force of the turns. Really? Let's see this. Oh, oh, cool. Oh, cool. Look at this. Okay. So I guess maybe these glasses actually work. I'll try them. Remember your barf bag. Oh. No, I never driven for extended periods of time. I mean, think about how big Hawaii is. Hawaii ain't that big. Honolulu, Hawaii ain't that big. I'll take the frickin' glasses. Look at this. This morning she decided not to wear them. Within 10 minutes she was queasy. Yeah, so don't knock car sickness. Like this stuff, I actually do get queasy easily. I don't know. I'll try it. I'll try it. But still, okay, so car sickness thing. How do I oh my gosh. I don't have enough freaking cotton shirts on me. Um yeah, I don't have enough cotton shirts on me for an extended period amount of time right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of cotton shirts then. I'll probably buy something like seven cotton shirts, 100% cotton shirts, and then hopefully I'm okay with that. Um, but yeah, so my clothes would just be freaking cotton shirts because I don't want to stray away from cotton shirts too much. Um, yeah. So yeah, for any of you who've done like extended road trips, let's say in a car for let's say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, like not an RV, okay? I'm just talking about a regular car. What do you guys do? Do you just I don't know, it's maybe I'm looking too into it, but something like you'll be skipping the first trip. uh, no, no, I won't. But yeah, so that's the thing. Like if you meet up with anybody, that destination part. There's a beautiful thing called an airplane that moves people from across the ocean. I mean, even the freaking plane ride was like from Honolulu to New York is about 11 hours. But yeah, I didn't have to deal with freaking motion sickness. Oh my goodness! But I did have to worry about my freaking my freaking leg swelled. So 3 days after, like when I went to from New York to Hawaii for 3 days, my foot was swollen. I think they call it DVT. Um, yeah, so my feet were swollen for 3 days, and I was actually worried about that. No, we've already been on like short trips, like 2 hours one way, 2 hours one way. It's just going into a long trip and then veering around. That's the thing that I'm just like, oh gosh, yeah. So we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, so I think maybe not next week Tuesday, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think he wants to wait that long for like next week Tuesday, not the 27th, but the frickin' yeah. So I don't think he wants to wait till. I think he's okay waiting until 2 days from now for me to go on this trip, but I wanna like go on the 4th or something. Um, just boring as hell. Oh. No, I mean, like, I usually sit in the front seat, right? If we're in the car, I usually sit in the front seat. It's just that it takes a lot out of me. Like, I cannot, like, tell you guys this enough. Like, when we get back, I just feel tired. I'm like, oh gosh, and that's just like a freaking short trip. So having like a long trip, it just, yeah. Oh, I know, my little handsome. But I don't know. Yeah, but it's normal, I think. Yeah, but the thing is that if you want to stick with a timetable, you can't. You gotta just really like you don't want to take too many breaks because then you stray. You stray away from your goal, and it's definitely better to just keep driving aimlessly for hours upon hours, and you don't have to take a break versus taking breaks because car sickness or you just feel tired or something like that. See? See where I'm getting at? But I'll buy the glasses. I'll see how the glasses turn out. Yeah. No, there's no timetable. It's just travel. Just wander around and see what's around and go to other cities and things like that. But yeah. Because, like, if you go to a straight destination and you go back, it's not too bad. But it's like once you start, let's say, going from like one state to another state to another state to another state, to another city, and it's like you don't know when, it's just like, yeah, let's see. Let's see. So, for example, right, like, yeah, so for example, if you look at this map over here, right? Shit, where are we here? Here we go. See? So you see that New York? You see where New York is, right where Albany is, right? So you can go from there all the way down to Virginia, and then from Virginia, check West Virginia or Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, I know about Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa. You see, it's like you got this thing, and then you go back to um, North New York, and how long it takes to go through all of this stuff, I don't know. I think it turns into like a big thing. No, oh hell no! A bunch of books to read. That's freaking car sickness galore. You guys can't see the cursor, but if you guys look at this map, you guys can see where New York is, right? You see where, yeah, you guys see New York. It's on the right hand side, and then you can see from New York going all the way down to Virginia and Florida. See that? But between that, you got a whole bunch of states, and then you might want to travel and visit around like West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, certain cities in South Carolina, certain cities in Georgia. Go to Florida, go up through Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio. Yeah. Our moral says stay out of the South. It's dangerous if you're not white. No, you're not. We're not staying out of the South. We are going to the South actually, because Florida's in the South, and then you have to drive through there too. But yeah, it's just. I think it's like the fact that it just seems very intimidating to me. Try to invert. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go to Virginia, Virginia Beach in Virginia. I mean, I don't know these states. That's the other thing too. So I don't know if there's any anti-Asian sentiment during in some of these southern states. I seriously have no idea. I've never been to these southern states in my life. Okay, so if you are driving around, if you're walking around in these southern states, I'm pretty damn sure I'll be okay. But still, but still. So yeah, if you want to check out cities right in here, like you have to be pretty freaking thorough. and seeing, because you don't want to like miss out on a really good city. But I don't know what city is good. I heard, what was it called? Freaking Fort, was it? No, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Florida is one place to check out, and the other place is West Virginia Beach, Virginia. Self segregate? I don't know. Yeah, see, it's like I don't know anything about the freaking southern states. As far as I know, it could just be driving around in the southern states and be like, "Oh, is this a good neighborhood to live in? Is this a good neighborhood? Is this a good neighborhood? Check it out." Um, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Where is this? See that? I mean, this is the fucking touristy stuff. So this isn't a good representation because just like Honolulu, not all of Honolulu looks like this. And I don't know how Florida is. Like, do they flood? Does it flood? Is Florida a good place to live if you live in Fort Lauderdale, or do you have to worry about what? It's been declared the most unsafe city in America. What the hell? Oh, for frick's sake. If this is worse than Brooklyn, that shocks me. Okay, what's number 2? Brooklyn? Oh, it was COVID. That's why. Whew. Okay, I thought it was crime. Oh, jeez. Your chance of being a victim in violent crime is 1 in 156, and property crime is 1 in 120. Oh, geez Louise. The number of daily and violent crimes in Fort Lauderdale is 1.57% higher, more in Florida than the average, and 1.57 more than the national average. Holy crap. I know freaking no-see-ums. I know. I know about the no-see-ums. You don't have to remind me about the no-see-ums. What? Look, what is this? The medium income? Fort Lauderdale is near the bottom of the Is it just me, or is Fort Lauderdale like not a good place to live in? I mean, I don't know about the Oh my gosh. Like, I know he wants to check out Fort Lauderdale, but I don't know where in Fort Lauderdale. No, but I mean, like, he heard Fort Lauderdale was a good place, I think, so. What? Florida's most dangerous cities? Fuck, this happened in 2014! Fuck! Jupiter, Florida? Okay, let's see. No, this is too expensive. Jupiter is way too expensive. Wealthiest. Jupiter Island is the world's wealthiest private club. Are you guys looking at this? Is that what I'm looking at? Okay, maybe I was looking at something else. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is kind of nice. Look at that. Yeah, Lewis is gonna think this place looks too small. Yeah, it has to be bigger. Yeah. Uh, I love Hawaii. Hawaii is so nice. Let's see over here. Okay, let's look at this. I know this is way out of budget, but let's look at this $2 million house because I'm curious. I'm just curious over here. Oh, dang, look at that. Dang. Let's see this. I'm just curious. Yeah. Yeah. Well, oh, let's see over here. Oh, washing away where I live. I don't know. I don't know. See, my take is that I think it's like gas giants. Oh, yeah. I don't know too much about. I don't know what this hydrogen-filled gas giant is. Oh, look how pretty that is. You know, the downside about these houses is although they look pretty, although you might think this is like really a dream home, let's be real here. This house requires a lot of maintenance. You gotta like have someone do landscaping, pool maintenance. Like you gotta be able to maintain all of this stuff, and like I don't know how to like frickin' do this stuff at all. I know this sounds makes me sound like such an urbanite, but seriously, like I don't know how to maintain a pool by myself. And this stuff costs money, so I don't know if oh, hydrogen. Oh, okay. That one. Okay, I got it. Oh, I don't know about that kind of stuff. I have no idea, Nicole. I have no idea. Yeah, pools are money pits, right? Oh, look at this. Hold up a second. We gotta go in here. Look at this $32 million house. Seems overpriced. It seems overpriced for what, 8 bedrooms? Whose home was this? Dang. Lewis would love this size of home. Look at that. Holy crap. Look at this. It's like freaking massive. This is not a house. This is like a shopping complex. Dang. Look at that. Who lived here? That's what I'm curious to know. Dang, look at that. Yeah, nice place. I would lose the cats. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't even know where. No, it costs too much money out secret to maintain it. 32 million. I would probably wouldn't lose Oreo. Oreo would probably be pretty easy to find, but Clinton and Barry, I'd probably be like, "Did you see a cat within the last week? Because I haven't seen a cat." Okay, let's check. Let's look. Hmm. That's when you need housekeeping for sure. I mean, I don't care what people say, but a freaking house that big, you need housekeeping. Oh, this is pretty. I know it's way out of budget, but let's look at this. Bald eagle. Sorry, I had to laugh at the name. Oh, look at that. Those are nice curtains. Look at that. You actually have storage space somewhere, I imagine. It's amazing. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, if Lewis moved to a place, there wouldn't be very much decorations. It would be pretty bare. I was actually thinking about it a couple days ago. I thought, yeah, I was actually thinking about it, and I was thinking to myself, like, like, if Lewis moved to a place, like, as much as I like stuff like flowers and things like that, that isn't his real thing, right? So it's like, I think he would like, let me say this, like, Kim, Kanye, Minnie. I think this is kind of like the style that most likely will happen. See this? It'll just be bare. Um, Look at this. Yeah, so some people, some people might think like, "Oh, Erica, if you guys move, you're gonna try to decorate it." No, I'm actually gonna try to stick with minimalistic, like keep it bare, keep it open, and just stick with like that freaking color palette of yeah, keep it real simple, real simple. And this is actually troubling. It's troubling because it's like I think it's hard for a lot of people to live a life like this, but I think it's doable. And yeah, see this kind of stuff where it's just bare surfaces, room, just a few pieces of furniture, no clutter, no clutter, that kind of stuff. So it's easy to do this if you don't have that much stuff at all. It's like you don't buy anything, you don't bring in anything. You have to stick with the color palette. Keep it very regimented, very oriented, very, see, like that. So the stuff that I have over here, I don't think that I'm gonna be bringing a lot of the stuff over. Like I like the flowers. Like don't get me wrong, I think it's really pretty, but yeah, I can't bring a lot of this stuff over. Yeah, because it's a very minimalistic home. See how minimalistic that looks. It's just it kind of looks like an insane asylum in some shots, does it not? It's just so yeah. There's no tchotchkes. There's no. It's just like solid, plain kind of thing. Yeah. But I think that's the way to go for in the future. Look at that. Oh, you can't call this place cluttered for sure. It's just table, chair, couch. But this is also probably when you bring in an interior designer, because the interior designer is really good at this kind of stuff. And now, you know what the problem is though? It depends on where you see it, Manny. So, like for me, you guys can see the way I see things. I really like, let me try to look this up. Like, something like, hold on, let me put this up. Let me pull this up. Damn you. There's my arm, there's the molds, there's this stuff. There's kimchi. There's my arm again. I know you guys are like, oh my gosh. Oreo stuff. Okay, so something like this, right? So this is like the counter, right? You can see that I have all this stuff over here. But let's be real here. Like over here, there's just too much stuff on here, right? I shouldn't have all these decorations on top. You see how I have like the diffuser and the dried plant and the dried plant here and the dried plant here. This is all staying away from minimalism. So this is not like that. See? Oh, wait, let me put this up. Like this. Oh, wait. Oh, no, where is that damn thing? Let me find it. Where's that kitchen? Where is that kitchen? Here. See? So for instance, right? You see how minimalistic that looks? You don't see anything. You don't see anything on here. Versus, see, that looks artistic. Versus if you have something like this, it's just way too much stuff. So if you have bare surfaces and you can live like that, then that is more aesthetic than this. So yeah, technically I should actually remove a lot of this stuff, but I don't know where to put it because we have paperwork and whatnot in the drawers, and I already organized it, but there's no getting rid of that kind of stuff. So this stuff, like the plants, the pine cone, the little stuff over here, this is all considered crap. So yeah, that stuff doesn't, like, it could be okay in moderation, but something like this, right? This kind of stuff, it's like you can't say there's clutter in here because there's absolutely no clutter in here. So yeah, I think like for if we move, because you're already moving, right? The best thing to do is just leave it there. Like, don't add stuff in there, because that way there won't be any concerns about clutter. There would be no clutter in here because there's no. It would just be maybe a few pops of green like this, but everything sticks to a regiment. Everything has to be stick within a certain color palette, and if you stray away from that harmony, then it looks like crap. So it's very, very, very regimented, and people might say like, oh, this is a little too cold, but you exercise, and this is very controlled, extremely controlled, and it's very difficult for people to live like this. Like, can you guys live like this? Maybe some of you can. But it's hard. It's hard. It's very tempting to bring in some color in there. Yeah, I can't live in a, I don't think so, but yeah. Yeah, you have a storage unit. Yeah, that would be the greatest thing to do. See this? I actually think something like this would make Lewis a lot happy because he would see nothing. It would just be completely bare. So, although some of you guys might be giving shit about this, I actually think Lewis would be a lot happier being in a empty space like this where it's just there's no distractions. It's just empty. You see? I mean, you can live in an area like that. Like, think about it, right? You just need to have uh, a table to eat and do work on, and then chairs, right? One chair per person, and a bed, and that's really all you need in a refrigerator. Everything else that you own is, and like some clothes, but everything else is disposable. You don't need a vase. You don't need extra cups. You don't need, extra plates. You don't need like a lot of seasoning. You can just live off basically salt and pepper if you want. And yeah, uh, you can just like see like this. See, I know this is like a fucking showroom over here, but see this? Like this kind of stuff, what I learned is that this kind of stuff brings Lewis great joy. Just seeing bare freaking surfaces. Not like not like what I have. See the difference between this and this? See the huge difference here? So yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing out there, and um, I don't know where to put this stuff. Like I don't know where to like fit some of this stuff. It's like it's tough. It's tough. It's like I can put it in a drawer, but there's only so many drawers we have, and yeah, that's all. So see, like this. So if you walk in, right? If you're very on top of it, you don't have to worry about stuff because you know your place is always like on tip top shape. It's like you have a cup sitting out, like put that shit away, kind of thing. Cause yeah. No, no. Here's the thing. You okay? So some people think I actually no. My actual like hold on. Let me find something that I think is cool. So I like I like this. I like hige. I really like freaking what's this? This is my kind of style. 100%. See this? This is you guys can tell, kind of. I know it looks like this kind of thing. This kind of thing. Um, see like this. This is my kind of style. See, you got the sheepskin over here. You got your UGG boots. I love my UGG boots. You got your nice little throw over here, your pillows, your couch. Like it looks very cozy. But this, right? This does not look. See, like this, like that. I like this, but this does not look minimalistic. This does not look like freaking that. So, see, like that kind of thing. Just yeah. So yeah, it's like a fine line because I think what's gonna happen, and this is just my theory. It's like I feel that yeah. Um, I think what is gonna happen is this. I think that if Lewis decides to get a home, this is what I would recommend. I would not probably decorate the home because I want him to feel happy with where he lives, and instead I would hire an interior decorator. I would ask to get an interior decorator and say, get it the style that he wants. And if you want to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, like, feel free to. I'm totally fine with it. And I don't know how it would be, but I would actually venture to say it probably stays very minimalistic. Or it would look like, yeah, I think it would be pretty damn minimalistic. But the easiest thing to do is just move in and just say, okay, rule of thumb, bare surfaces. Don't have anything out. Just wide open surfaces like this. And yeah, this kind of stuff is just, see, like this. It's just empty. But you can't, at least the thing is that you can't, you don't go into the cycle of consumerism when you're buying stuff, because if you buy anything, it clashes with the aesthetics of this place. You see? No, no. I can't do it. I don't mind decorating, but of course, Lewis doesn't like Hige style, right? So I like this kind of style. Like, I have so much fun, like, trying different things, rearranging different things, but this isn't his style. And I know that for a fact. This is my style, right? Something that he likes would probably be some kind of a, it would be really opulent, but I don't have the eye for it. All I know is that he really likes bare surfaces for sure. So, and then dark wood. So probably something like this ish. See, very, yeah. I don't have the skills for that. I can tell you straight up, like, I don't have the skills for that. So you would have to hire an interior designer to do it. And I wouldn't give any input. He's not going to be for redecorating, but here's the thing. When you look at a lot of these homes, they look beautiful, right? Because they're already decorated. Once you buy a home, it doesn't come with the decor inside of it. See where I'm getting at? Like, you see staged homes, right? Let's look at this. You see staged homes, right? Like, let's look at this freaking $3 million home, right? Let's give an example here. See these? See these? See what's inside? Okay, this is like way out of budget, but see this? Like, it doesn't come with the furniture inside. You put your own furniture in there. So you don't buy this place with the furniture. So, but part of the magic is the furniture. So if you do not have furniture in there, it just becomes an empty room, right? I mean, you got the counter still there, but you're missing your dining room. You're missing a lot of stuff. So, yeah, when you're missing that kind of stuff, right, you need to buy it. And I think that, yeah, I know that as much as sometimes you can purchase with furniture. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think the best thing to do is just consult an interior designer and say, okay, what do they recommend, and just flow with it. Or better yet, just don't buy any furniture. Just have a dining room without the freaking dining table in there, and I don't know. Just, I don't know what you do with that. Freaking get something else, or just have one dining table and then that's it. But don't heavily decorate it. But yeah, so I think some certain things are beautiful, but seeing something like this, like, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, Erica," I'm like, yeah, but I gotta live. I gotta live. So yeah, if you take all that stuff out, it just becomes an empty surface kind of thing. I don't know, I like my plants. I like my plants a lot, but the plants are not good. The plants are not aesthetic. They're detracting from minimalist design. I know people are gonna give me shit about that. Minimalist design, minimalist design, minimalist design does not have that many plants, and if they do, it's only solid green. See, solid green with some uh some interior designer probably knew exactly where to place those fucking vases and exactly specifically what vases were. Not any vases, specific vases. Yeah, see. But me, I was just like, whatever. I like these vases. If I had removed everything but the plants, then it would be minimalist. I can try that. I don't think it would be minimalist because actually, see all the essential oils in the bottles over here? This is not minimalist. This is too much stuff. This is too much clutter. So all these bottles have to go or they have to be hidden because that clashes with minimalistic design. See? So yeah, there was an attempt made. If you guys look at this image, for instance, the red, you see that red sauce container? That one has to go because that doesn't fit. And then ideally the pink should go because the pink is too bright over here. See that pink on the far right? And then of course my little laptop stand, that's too much color, that's too much text, so that should go. And essential oil should go, all that should go, and this should all just be a bare area. And I hate that granite. That's not even granite. That's like some fake granite. It's like some cheap crap. I don't know what you call it. I've actually tidied it already. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's actually inside of organizing containers. See it? So that's actually a tray. Those are actually two trays. Use the bottles like a laptop stand with storage bottles. Oh, yeah. But I like my little stuff over here, so. And I don't have any other place to put the fucking things because we have very limited storage space. We have very limited cabinet space. Yeah, I actually put a lot of the snacks into into a cabinet, so yeah, where would I put my essential oils? It's not too much place. Yeah, so we'll see. You know what? I'll try to clean that. I'll try to clutter out that area. The problem with this apartment is it's very easy, very fucking easy for it to look really cluttered. Like something like if I put something stray on a table, it looks cluttered already. So it just, yeah, this apartment is like basically you got to be really careful about what you bring in and what you have because it can look really like crazy very quickly. So you put something bare in there, like let's say you have like a jar of like two jars on a table with some paperwork, like boom, clutter, looks too cluttered already. It's insane. But yeah, it's all about training and yeah, that kind of stuff. But minimalistic. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that fucking guy. You know, the plastic free guy. You remember that guy I was telling you guys about? Yeah, him. It's like, you know, the guy who doesn't like plug in his refrigerator. Environmentalist guy. Yeah, the fake tabletop. Yeah, this is not granite. This is definitely not granite. 100% not granite. I know because on the side of it, it's peeling. I have to like freaking glue that stuff. Um, yeah, platform guy. Platform guy. His place is like very bare, but keep in mind he also makes sure that he doesn't have any plastic lying around. And I have plastic, plastic, plastic. I love decorating. I love this putting all this stuff and drying stuff and then putting them in bottles and just displaying them and I don't know, it's just like a little fun habit of mine. But all this stuff that I like to do, this goes against minimalism. See? So like my little curating, my little drying this plant on the right, drying the plant on the left, drying the other plant, you know, putting moss in a bottle, putting my diffuser over there, all this stuff, it's not minimalistic. Yeah. Yeah, so best thing to do if you have a studio apartment is just make sure you have very little stuff. Very, very, very little stuff. And it's doable, but it's tough because, yeah, you gotta just. I think that's why, like, New Yorkers, you really don't buy much stuff because it's like you have limited space, so you're kind of forced to be minimalistic. It's like, when they say, like, like, you will own nothing and you'll be happy, it's kind of like that. It's like, you wanna get the certain things, like, no, you don't buy it, don't get it, because, yeah, you don't have the space for it, sort of thing. Yeah, yeah. But the problem is that here's my things about minimalism. Minimalism is about control. So you might see it as a surface. Let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys my thoughts, okay? You will see minimalism as a. See this thing like this. Let's look at this, okay? Like this, okay? You might think like, oh, this is really calming, this is really soothing, but here's the thing, there's a lot of intention behind this, okay? I feel this way about minimalism. If you are a minimalist and you live very freaking bare, like I only own 50 items kind of bare, like this is not considered minimalism, this is just way too much clutter. But something like, even this could be construed as too much. Something like this, right? Something like this. I know people might say this is boring, but something like this, right? It takes a lot of dedication to maintain a surface like this. And this is what I mean. You got to make sure that everything is in its place and you don't bring anything that detracts from the aesthetics of it. And the other thing too, it's like it's very bare. Like something like this, right? What do you have? You have your cactus intentionally planted here with your chair intentionally planted here, and you have a balance of 3 stacks of books with your flowers and your table. That's it. Any pictures of anybody? No, like fuck that. That's too distracting. So what I see about minimalism, I see minimalism as a way to, I know this is going to sound cliche, but it's a way to exercise control. Because you can say, you live in a place like this because you don't have control. If you had control, you could live like this, but you lack the fortitude to live like this. So instead, you live like this. See? See the difference over here? And yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh. Like you remember that sets 3? Look at this. Look, you got the fucking 3 sets over here. You see the 3? So I noticed like for home design, a lot of people like sets of 3. So you see the 3 stuff on the table? Notice that? 3? Look at this. How many leaves are over here? 3 leaves. You see where I'm getting at? 3, 3, 3. Let's see. Okay, that's 2. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like you'll notice like a lot of sets of 3 for certain things. And it just seems to be a harmonious number. 3. 3. So if anybody lives like this, and I know some people would say this is nice. It depends on how you view it. You might say this is nice. You might say this looks like into a window of depression over here. But if you live like this, in my opinion, you have a lot of control in your life. And you work very diligently to make sure your place looks like it's freaking showroom ready all the time because you like exercising control in all things. And if you have disarray, then you see it as lacking control. Like this. This lacks control. Although it's organized, it's not controlled. See? So, yeah, it's all about symmetry. So you got the original solid green plant. If you guys listen to my streams, you notice I talk a lot about this. You cannot go wrong with the solid green plant. That's what I learned. See, you look at this minimalist home design. What color are all the plants? It's not roses, really. It's solid green. We got another. What is this? This freaking fiddle leaf plant that I've seen a lot of New Yorkers have. It's just solid green, solid green, solid green, solid green. It's solid green. Look at this. Green, green, more green, white and beige. The freaking colors of minimalist, environmental minimalism. Green, white, beige. Green, white, wood. Like that bamboo colored wood. And then you add in something like pottery in there. Ooh, minimalism. And I know it sounds like I'm shitting on minimalism. I actually do like minimalism, but not in extreme amounts. Like something like this. See this? Oh my god, can you imagine living in this place? It's like everything has its place, right? Everything has its place. Don't move it. Don't move the fucking pillows. Has to be precise. Has to be precise. So I would actually venture to say, and I know some people will give me shit about this, but if you know someone who lives like this, chances are they're probably a control freak. They really are a control freak. You know, this like the pillows have like there's a difference between that and this. See, at least this one you seem like you got a little bit of more comfort because of the lazy looking throw here. But yeah, once it looks like super like curated to the fact that it's a little unnerving, that's where I'm like, yeah, run kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah, like this. I don't know, it's just there's something a little unnerving about it. It doesn't feel like a home. It feels more like a showroom. See, like that? Notice there's no pictures, there's no personal items. It's really just a showroom. Ah! They're not gonna do it right, Outseeker. Outseeker said the moment a guest gets off the couch, they put it back to make it all smooth. No, you don't. You don't want it. You don't want to sit on that couch. Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you knew someone who has it like so fucking perfect, like the pillows, if you screw it up, they're kind of be like, oh, you feel like you're probably walking on eggshells. So that's why, for me, I'm always on about the hige style instead, right? Like, or something like this. Like, you can't really fuck this up, but like, look how cool and controlled that looks. Seriously, look how cool and controlled that looks. Or this, right? You have everything all in one fucking area, and it's like, okay, gotta make sure everything's balanced, everything's put in the specific area. You exercise control. You know what, actually? You know what? You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I should actually try making this apartment look minimalistic just for the hell of it. And then I can do like a little thing where I'm like, yeah, you see a lot of the fucking personal effects are all gone. You just make it look like, ugh, stifling. Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't touch the living room set. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I might actually just delve into minimalism. Because I might actually, that might actually be a interesting change. But then I'm gonna find out about, oh, I gotta get rid of this and I gotta get rid of a lot of this because it doesn't look minimalistic. Yeah, I know. The freaking pets, there's so much cat toys all around the place, you guys, in the effort to make cats like Oriole exercise a little bit more. Yeah, I can't get rid of the pet stuff, but other than that, I can get rid of a lot of other stuff or just move things around or organize things. I've already actually organized a lot of stuff. It's just when you don't have the storage space for some of this stuff, this is what happens. You just have to have it out and you make your attempt to make it look nice, which is this, but it's not enough because it's not minimalistic. It doesn't look like a bare freaking surface. Like that counter does not look like this counter. You see? You see this? Where's the salt? You don't see the fucking salt. You don't see anything. It's just bare. But this kind of person I know this is a showroom most likely, But this kind of person, if you let's say you're dating someone and you come across someone's apartment that looks like this, keep in mind if they are living like this is going to be real stuff for you guys, okay? If someone is living like this, you know that if you leave something out on the counter, they're going to freak the fuck out, right? So if you are, let's say you meet someone, right? And then they invite you to their apartment and their apartment looks like this. If you put something out, right? Let's say you live with them and you put like a bag of chips out, they're gonna freak. They'll be like, "How come it's out? You know, what? This ruins the aesthetic of stuff. Like I have everything regimented and I know how I want everything, and you are ruining the aesthetics of it because you haphazardly put your bag of chips on the counter. Why did you put the bag of chips on the counter? Like this is not what you know. You know, it's just like they would lose their fucking mind off of that. So yeah, you're gonna be like, I eat some Doritos and I didn't think about it. I didn't think about hiding it away. It's like, or worse, you end up with that fuck face. So it's like they don't want plastic. Why did you buy Doritos? They come in a plastic bag. That kind of stuff. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, where's the pepper shaker? There is no pepper shaker. There's a it's probably hidden out in one of the drawers or something. But yeah, I have so many freaking spices, you guys. It's yeah. The only minimalistic, yeah, I don't have a wallet, so I'm very minimalistic in that too. See, so like things like that, it just like drive you crazy or worse, right? Imagine if you meet a person and they're like, hey, I want to meet you. You look at their bedroom and their bedroom looks like this. Holy crap! God forbid you bring in a water bottle over here that's blue. Like you're gonna ruin their aesthetics, right? You're gonna ruin it. You'll be like, oh, I want to put my phone over here, and I have my yeah, and they'll be like, nope, gotta be everything white on white. Yeah, see that? So it's a little suffocating in my opinion. See, like this, clear surfaces all around. This is the kind of stuff that I think Lewis would like if it was just all bare and all cohesive. You see how it's like white and gray and dark and just like everything is bare. You don't see anything else, right? It's just smooth surfaces all around. Very hard to do that kind of stuff. Very, very hard because, yeah, it's just like, yeah, you put something out, it looks like a fucking eyesore. You want to have a picture of your cat? Boom, eyesore. Does not look aesthetic. Does not look aesthetic at all. Or something like this. See this? See that? Like, this looks all bare, but thank God it looks like you got a lot of storage cabinets underneath so you can hide your stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind having something like this if you have a lot of storage. But if you have no freaking storage, then you're screwed. Then it's like, okay, well, I don't have a place to put it. Kind of like when you go to the Apple store, you know how they got all those little drawers for like the Genius Bar and stuff like that? Like, no problem with that, but that's all custom made stuff. That's stuff that you have to put in. You don't just buy furniture. It's already, you have to get custom built furniture put into your walls. Yeah. Look at this. I mean, this looks inviting. This looks more inviting. I really like mid-century modern stuff. But yeah, this takes regimented. See, so this person or whoever designed it, right, you got two pieces of the couch cut in half. And then you got your picture over here that's two pieces stacked perfectly on top of each other, offset with two little circles off on the side, right? And then you end up with your two chairs facing your two-piece chair on the side. And yeah, there's a way, and then yeah, there's a way that you find the harmony over here. Look at this. Look at the lamp. It's even two. So you got two chairs with two lamps with two pieces of picture frame on top of each other with two lights on the side. Oh my gosh, it looks good though. It looks good, but yeah. And then look on the side. You see the books. But like something like this, I mean, it looks pretty. Don't get me wrong. It does look very pretty, but you also got a view that's very, very rare. Let's find it. Let's find it. Let's see. Let's look at extreme. Let's look at extreme minimalism. I'm just curious. Let's see. Oh shit, this is the chick on YouTube. Yeah. So she lives in a home without any furniture. She actually seems like a very nice chick, by the way. Her name is Ewan or something like that. See? So she owns less than 90 things. Oh gosh. Yeah. So I guess the good thing is that if you have a yoga place, you can do a lot of yoga. You know, you can say screw the couch, screw a lot of stuff. Just sit on the floor and do yoga. Do yoga. Yeah, someone's gonna be calling you're a yoga hater, Erica. I'm like, no, I'm not a yoga hater. I'm just saying if you got bare surfaces like that, you could do yoga. Yeah. See. I don't know. It just seems kind of empty to me. That's why I really like Hige style instead. Look at this. My tiny apartment tour. Minimalism. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look, white on white on white. Yeah, so I find that I used to actually be into patterned prints before. Now I'm not into patterned prints anymore. I'm more into solids, which is kind of strange. I used to be really into that stuff. Yeah, when you own too much stuff, the stuff owns you. Yeah, I don't really feel that. I feel like you have to have like a freaking good balance. Hey, do you want to do some yoga? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be like, hey, thanks for coming over to my place. You got 6 people here. Yeah, well, I got rid of my couch, so you can just all sit on the floor. And yeah, that's it. No, actually, I stopped playing my game. I used to always play my little crane game. I haven't been playing it for about 2 3 weeks. Surprising, but I haven't played it. My 5 day minimalism experiment felt surprisingly unsatisfying. Yeah, I'm that same way. Like, despite what people might be thinking, I actually declutter, and it's like I declutter, and I think like what sparks joy, what doesn't spark joy, and I've realized that so many things in my life spark joy. I'm like, I like my freaking plant, and I like the freaking vase, and I like this, and I like that, and I like my little turtleneck, and I like my 5 different jackets. And yeah, the Marie Kondo minimalism stuff did not work with me because I just love too much items. If I don't like it, then I'll get rid of it. But if I do like it, then I want to keep it. See where I'm getting at? And I don't know. Maybe it's other people. They don't have too much stuff that or they have crap stuff where it's easy for them to say they don't like it. But for me, it's like a lot of the stuff I actually do genuinely like it a lot. Um, uh, See you floating, fat man. Oh, I've heard about those things. Yeah, they're pretty cool. See? So I've actually have been decluttering, believe it or not. I actually have been. But yeah, it's like this person, you see how they had a whole bunch of stuff? They decluttered and they still realized, like, yeah, they can get rid of some things, but they have a lot of stuff that they still like. And all this stuff can be construed as like, so why do you need more than like one facial wash? Why don't you get why do you still need this stuff? Why can't you get rid of it? It's like, well, I still like it. Still like it. I don't have that much stuff where it's like I feel like I can get rid of it. It's like a lot of the stuff I'm like, no, I actually do like it. I know, I know. Look at the junk drawer. I feel this. It's like there's not too much stuff to get rid of. So at the end of it, when you declutter, it's like, okay, whoop. Big fucking whoop. Yeah, so the clothes thing, that's been a real tough for me because it's like I've decluttered stuff, but at the point of it, it's like I'm also like I do like a lot of the stuff. So it's a toughie for me. It really is a toughie. Yeah. So see, the worst part about living with someone is they always want to throw away your things but never touch your. You know what I think the mentality of that is, Seal? It's this. If you see beauty in something but another person doesn't see beauty in it, then they just see it as like it's like they see it as just stuff, right? Like for instance, right? Let's say you like a painting, right? You personally like a painting, you like a bunch of paintings all over the walls. But then another person looks at it and they're like, I don't like these paintings. This is all crap paintings. So it's easy for them to just say, okay, get rid of it. It's super simple because they don't have the same aesthetic as you. Versus you, when you look at those paintings, you think it's really pretty. See where I'm getting at? It's all about like, do you like it or not? If they don't find beauty in that piece, then it's easy for them to just say, yeah, it's crap. No, the answer should be this. It shouldn't be my stuff is yeah, my crap is stuff, but your stuff is crap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it's hard. It's hard for that kind of stuff. Like I really like Hige style. You guys know Lewis does not like Hige style. Hige style is over here. See this? Like this is my kind of style. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. It's so cozy and it's so cute and it's inviting and I know, like look at this. Oh my gosh, Jericho. Fucking lanterns. Okay, this is a little much, okay? But like something like what would be my kind of style? See, something like this. Oh, I love this house so much. It's so cute. That is such a cute house. It's adorable. It is adorable. Um, and then you throw things inside of there, and then it ends up kind of looking. It's kind of nice thing. Okay, this is a little too much throws, and I'm not a big fan of these freaking branches. But you can kind of... Okay, that's not a very good look. Like, something like this. See, I don't think that's too bad. I don't know. That's kind of depressing now that I look at it. But you guys get what I'm saying. See? Like this. I don't think it's too bad. You noticing? See? The solid green plant. You really can't go wrong with fucking solid green plants. So, well, I gotta get, yeah, I know, I like that kind of stuff. That is my kind of style. Well, like I said, I gotta get going. I gotta do laundry again. So, I will talk to you guys later. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have that many. Okay, I don't have 1,000 shelves of plushies, but I stopped actually playing that crane game because yeah, even if I bring in more plushies, I need to find a way to get rid of it, right? But oh, lavish Baroque. Oh, I love Baroque so much. Baroque. Oh, you know what I love? I love the freaking gaudy ass, gaudy frames. Like, oh, look at this. Where is this stuff? Oh, like this. Oh my freaking god. Look at that. Look at that. That's so beautiful, but I wouldn't want to live there. You guys get what I'm saying? But they have like these. Okay, this would be my holy grail stuff. Look. Oh, look at these mirrors. Oh my freaking god. I love these mirrors. They cost an arm and a leg, some of them. Oh crap. See these like gold. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love this mirror. Look at that. Look at this mirror, you guys. I would love this mirror. I would love... Okay, I don't like this mirror. This looks like poverty mirror compared to this one. But this mirror, for instance, how much is this? Look at this. 65... Look at that. 65,000 pounds. Oh, so expensive. But it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that workmanship on here. See, like this. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So I love this kind of like Baroque, not broke, but Baroque kind of gold mirrors kind of thing. But the freaking gorgeous one is just, oh my, look how expensive this is. It's a little insane. It's hey, it does look, hey, you know what? It does look like Poverty Mirror versus this one. Okay, you gotta be honest, okay? And look, it's not just me being disparaging over to this mirror, but look, $215 mirror versus this, what is this, like $85,000 mirror or something? Look at that. You cannot compare. See? See? This is like on a whole nother level. Like if I had a mirror like this, or if I found a mirror like this, oh my goodness. I'd be like, I would make the whole apartment around the fucking mirror. I'd be like, this is the best mirror ever. Best mirror ever. So yeah, these mirrors, these golden mirrors are very expensive. I know some people, they like having these. I really like this like full length golden mirror. I think this is kind of nice. See, I think that's kind of pretty. See, so these golden Baroque mirrors are holy grail find. I have never, ever seen anyone toss one of these mirrors out. And if they do, everybody in Brooklyn is also looking for the same freaking mirror. Oh, look at that. Classy mirror. Look at this classy mirror. Look how expensive that mirror looks. Oh, it's $552. That's not a bad price, actually, for a mirror. You know, I have to say, like, if we had a mirror like that here, this would elevate the apartment tremendously, immensely. But, yeah, this would be $552. Baroque. No, I'm just being real over here. So yeah, these mirrors, this would be a really good mirror. And yeah, in case you guys are wondering what kind of mirrors do we have over here, we got cheap ass mirrors, okay? I got one mirror from I found it on the sidewalk. Look at this. This is really our broke ass mirror over here. I think it's a Walmart mirror. The door mirror. I mean, our mirror, the freaking free mirror I got is so freaking shoddy. It makes us look like we're 3 inches wider. Yeah, it's like this. Except it's not flattering to anybody. It's not flattering. So we have one of these mirrors over the door, and yeah, it's kind of wonky. Oh, I think it's this one. I think it's a Target mirror. Yeah, see, $17 mirror. Yeah, I think this is the mirror we have. $17 mirror. Not this freaking fancy ass mirror over here. But a girl can dream. A girl can dream. Maybe one day, maybe I will I will come across a very expensive looking mirror, and I'll be very, very, very happy with this expensive looking mirror. And we will see. We will see. But yeah, this is like holy grail find kind of thing. Oh. Let's find one. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna sound like super bougie. I don't like any of these mirrors except that freaking expensive one that costs as much as a house. This one. Oh, so fancy. So fancy. You know what I like? I like the details, okay? It's not just the cost that sways me. It's the freaking intricate looking details over here that just look so gorgeous, and when you look at it, it's like you admire the workmanship. See that? Magnificent. Yeah. So let's look closely over here. Come Come on. Magnificent is an understatement over here. Look at that! See the little details? See that? See the little pukas and the holes and the knobs and all this stuff? It adds up! That's what I look for on stuff. And look, they say make a purchase. Can't make a purchase. But all of this workmanship over here just looks so beautiful. And yeah, but I can't find a mirror like this. Not out on the streets here where we are, for sure. But if I did, I would be very, very happy. Yeah, yeah. No, you know what? I mean, like, I'm not printing. How can I be? Look, I have a liking for like this kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, like this stuff is like way, 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 way out of budget. But let's talk, okay? So if you had an unlimited budget, right? Wouldn't you want to live in a place where you have these nice freaking fancy ass mirrors with a nice chandelier and it just yeah, it just looks gorgeous. Like it just you have all this workmanship around you. Like that would be really pretty. Let's find. See something like this where you got your nice little chandelier and then you got your little okay, you get what I'm getting at, right? It just looks very pretty. It looks very pretty and very feminine, obviously very feminine over here. And I like that. I like that kind of style. I like the old style drapes or the very long drapey drapes where obviously the people who got the drapes, they went to a curtain, a drapery place, not they didn't buy it off Amazon. You guys get what I'm talking about? Let's find. Actually, you know what? You know who I think has the best bedroom? I'll show you. Dita Von Teese. Oh my god, I loved her bedroom so much. So she's actually one of my style inspirations. Okay, she had a most gorgeous bedroom. I wish that I had a bedroom as beautiful as hers. Okay, look at this bedroom, you guys. Look at that bedroom. Wait, not just that one. This one. This one. Look at this. Do you see the ceiling? You see the chandelier? You see all the custom stuff over here? Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's really like a little abode over there. You see, that is really nice, but that costs a lot of money. See that? See that is custom work. That is not just buying stuff off Amazon. And I looked at her apartment. I looked at her house tour. She is totally a hoarder. She is totally a hoarder of vintage stuff. But yeah. If you guys saw her architectural digest thing, yeah, she likes to have a lot of stuff. She definitely has a storage unit as well. But her stuff looks so pretty. I guess you can't find it. But yeah, this bedroom is like goals, 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 goals. So see? So she worked with the interior designer, and then they have mirrored accents, Swarovski crystal studded chandelier, sheared fabric on the ceiling to complete the golden age of Hollywood homage. Look at that. That is gorgeous. See, this all custom stuff. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, as much as I keep things costs like within budget, if I could, I would definitely have it look opulent and grand and chandelier and expensive golden mirror and crystals and yeah, all that like stuff that looks kind of like glamorous but also borderline a little gaudy as well. That I'm like, oh, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. But yeah, her one where she had this stuff the ceiling, just stunning, stunning. Let's see, bedroom. Yep, so this definitely looks super freaking feminine, and it's really pretty. I know, laundry, laundry, laundry. Okay, yeah, I gotta go do the laundry. I have like a heaping pile of laundry over here. So, ah, let's see. How no seams could, I don't know. Yeah, no seams could live in there. It's just, yeah, it's a canopy bin that's really pretty, but I will talk to you guys later. For real, you guys. And yeah, you guys are getting a glimpse of like the stuff that I like. Just, just so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. But for budget constraints, then you go with minimalism because putting this kind of stuff in a house or something would cost big bucks. And yeah, a lot of custom stuff, and custom stuff with interior designer is not cheap at all. Oh, and Dita, oh my god, look how glamorous she looks. So glamorous. I love her so much. I really do. So I talk to you guys later.